One quick question and then a follow-up. Does DoD have any role in making sure that aid can continue to flow into Gaza? Is DoD actually doing anything to do that?
So right now, the Department of Defense is not physically part of that process, but again, as part of the broader U.S. government. And as I mentioned, this is a discussion that the Secretary does have with his counterparts in terms of, particularly encouraging Israel to ensure that that aid can get in.
And then my follow-up is, what is DoD's assessment as to whether the IDF has taken the advice that U.S. special operators offered in terms of targeting innocent civilians and that type of thing?
You mentioned special operators. What do you mean?
Yeah, the special operations team that was in Israel giving advice on targeting and civilian casualties. What is DoD's assessment of whether the IDF has actually put that into practice?
Yeah, so just to clarify, the special operations forces that you're talking about are those individuals that shortly after the October 7 attacks are helping to advise on hostage recovery. They are not participating in, we the U.S. military are not participating in IDF target development, helping them run their campaign, just to be crystal clear. That it is their operation, they're running their operation, so that planning element is providing planning and intelligence support as it relates to hostage recovery.
So is it not accurate then? I know that I've seen some reports that that group was advising on urban combat and lessons learned from.
No, I think Lieutenant General Glynn, as an expert in urban warfare, had been advising, as part of things to take into account in terms of operational planning, in terms of second and third order effects, as well as civilian harm mitigation as part of that process.
So I guess my question was, does DoD assess the IDF has actually taken that advice and put it into practice?
I think they are. And again, I'm not going to speak to their individual operations or individual strikes, but we do know in our conversations with them that they do take law of war into account, and that they do take this into consideration into their operational planning. But again, as far as individual operations go, I'd refer you to them. Sir.